The Abyssinians with Mandela. Reggae Bumper Music Wednesday. Taking your phone calls at 866-509-RANT, 866-509-7268. The board is loaded up. Chad in Denver. What's up, Chad?
Hey, Dennis, I just want to say I followed your career for a long time, and any place where things didn't work out, I'm here to tell you, man, you were robbed. So that's the only...
Thank you, brother. I appreciate it.
Absolutely. I don't care what the gig was. You know, from the NFL, I saw you on HBO talking about we got to get some more of the white hats, you know, going forward in this country, and I agree with you wholeheartedly back then. There's a lot of the in that little there probably didn't care for that much, whatever. But I was going to say, this guy down in Florida is going about it all wrong. If he's trying to make a statement, what he needs to do is he needs to call this art. This is an artistic display. Is what he's going. It's an artistic expression. He needs to get the NEA involved, the National Endowment of the Arts, and that way he can work it on so many angles. It can't be offensive because this is artistic. You know, you can have a crucifix and a glass with some urine in it, right? That's not offensive to anybody. That's just art. And then he can also get maybe the taxpayers to cough up some NEA funding for the event.
And then you could get the new Black Panther Party to work the door. And, boy, you'd have a PC cluster stup. Nobody would know who to point at there, all be a fearing for their impropriety. Thank you, Chad. I like the idea. Mike in Long Island. Mike, what's up?
Hey, Dennis, how are you today?
Yeah.
Hey, the thing that really gets me steamed here are all the mixed messages that are floating around. You know, on the one hand, this pastor is disgraceful and he's stupid, and he's going about it in the wrong way. Mm-hmm. And then on the other hand, Salman Rushdie, is vilified and for writing satanic verses, and the Danish film producer gets stabbed to death for making a film.
Yeah, thank God.
But it's always us that are in the wrong.
Yeah, I would say that. This guy in Florida is wrong, and if he has gone a little mad, I think he is driven mad by the way the world works. And indeed, when a man does a cartoon and is killed for it, gutted in the street by somebody who didn't dig the film, and other people were threatened. I'm sorry, I conflated the two. But the filmmaker is gutted in the street because they didn't like the film, and then other people were threatened for cartoons they don't like. This is the sort of madness it breeds. People are getting really pissed off at radical Islam. And if they're going to expect this all to be a comedy of manners from here on in, they've missed the point. They've lit a fuse, and now you've got crazies on this side of it who are trying to, parry their thrust, as they say. Let's go to David in Denver, Colorado. Dave, how are you? What do you make of the pastor down in Florida? Hero or a stooge?
I'll tell you, whatever anyone thinks of him, you have to admire his great courage. He's already receiving death threats. And
what if he gets killed? Is it admirable?
Life for a great cause, because the proof is in the pudding, as the saying goes. The reason the Koran deserves to be burned is that it creates in people who follow it a need to kill someone who burns it. I mean, what more do you need to know?
Well, here's where I'm at on this. There's a bunch of good people in that faith who follow that book, too, and don't read it the way the crazies do. And I just don't dig the symbolism. I think if you have a one-on-one beef with somebody who thinks a bad guy in Islam, yeah, I think you get in his pie hole and you throw down. But I'm talking about their book, their holy book, which means something to some other people. I just don't dig the play there. I'm sorry, I don't dig it when cats try to light flags on fire in center field. I like it when Rick Monday grabs the flag. I don't like it when people immerse people's crucifixes in I don't like any of it, because I know somewhere out there's somebody who still holds true to the, the way it was supposed to be with that symbol. So I can't agree with it, but I can't disagree with you when you say he's a brave guy, and I hope my man keeps a head on a swivel, because they're going to be coming after him. Let's go to Dean in Fresno. Dean, what do you make of it?
Hello, Dennis. Top of the day to you.
Top of the day, Dino. I think the guy should go about it in a better way. I can see him logging his protest vote, but burning their book seems like a heavy-handed play to me.
Hey, yeah, I think he should go about it like a thinking man. Instead of, waving his arms down there and jumping around like a flea on a hot brick, what the guy ought to do is open up the Koran, get out his number 2 soft pencil, underline all of the passages in there that he's got a gripe with, and then post those things on the internet and say, okay, all of you Islamic guys, answer me this. How come this is in here? How come this is in here? He could open up a discussion like that. He could probably win it, for crying out loud, and he wouldn't be getting, for crying out loud, Petraeus saying, don't do this.
Yeah, you're going to get beaten over the head with the photo clip of you burning the thing. You're not going to win with that. And as I get older, I'm about winning. So let's figure out a way to win. Yours makes sense. Highlight, maybe a yellow highlighter to show some of the passages that we believe are being misinterpreted on a daily basis, and just ask for somebody to come forth and explain them. Let's get some cliff notes on this book. Not burn it. Let's get some cliff notes on it.